What's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and we have some big news to talk about from the Chicago Blackhawks. Chicago Blackhawks defenseman Brent Seabrook has announced his official retirement from the NHL. We'll be taking a look at that in this video. If you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to help us on the road to 1,000 subscribers, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. And let's take a look at Brent Seabrook retiring from the NHL. Alright, so, guys, we knew this day was going to come very soon. And let's be honest, we saw it coming really this offseason. Brent Seabrook, you talk about guys that get to go out on their own terms. And unfortunately, Chicago Blackhawks defenseman Brent Seabrook really didn't even have that option. You look at how things ended last season with the Blackhawks. He wasn't in the lineup. He visibly said to the media, listen, I'm frustrated. I'm not playing. This sucks. I want to prove everybody wrong. And his body just would not let him do that. And it really is a shame. And I really like Brent Seabrook. He was a great leader, not a captain, type of quality, but definitely a leader in the locker room. Brent Seabrook was that guy, the guy that the young guys have looked up to in Chicago for really the last decade in Chicago. Brent Seabrook obviously winning those Stanley Cups with the Hawks. He's done a lot for the team, a lot for the community, and this is a guy that Brent Seabrook he's going to always be known as the shutdown defenseman that was a huge part of the dynasty, the modern day dynasty in the NHL with the Blackhawks. He's got 3 cups to his name, 15 NHL seasons, unbelievable career. He retires at the ripe old age of 35 years old. And guys, don't look now, but we're looking at the core of the Chicago Blackhawks being pretty much detrimented. And those core pieces, you may be saying, who are the core pieces? You've got up front, it's Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane. And then on the blue line, you had Duncan Keith and Brent Seabrook. And then in between the pipes, it was Corey Crawford. So those 5 guys, the core of the 5 guys in Chicago, you've lost Brent Seabrook now to retirement. And now you've also lost Corey Crawford in the offseason. And he decided to retire during training camp with the Devils this winter. So, again, it's a tough thing, but age catches up to you. That's just how it works. And Brent Seabrook, still a good-looking dude. He's not going to have any problems in that department, I assume. I don't know if he's married or not. But the Blackhawks, again, it's another piece that he moves on. And the Blackhawks are now down to Duncan Keith, Patrick Kane, and Jonathan Toews. Those are the 3 big boys left, as Corey Crawford and Brent Seabrook have left. And it just shows how time catches up with you. And the Blackhawks seem to be doing pretty well right now without Brent Seabrook. But still, that presence in the room. I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up in some kind of coaching or management role at some point. He seems like the kind of guy that just loves the game and he wants to be involved in the game. Maybe he'll take a year or 2 off and then eventually jump back into coaching or management at some point. You look at his career, he played in over 1,000 NHL games. 1,114 NHL games to be exact. He picked up 103 NHL goals, 361 assists, 464 points in his career. Very solid, again, for a shutdown defenseman. Not too bad for Seabrook. He had a plus-minus of a plus 111. That is really good numbers. Now, again, the team he was on obviously helped that. The British Columbia native, again, this is a guy that just did everything he could for the Blackhawks to get them to that run. And those teams that the Blackhawks had, really, he was a core factor on the blue line. And he is an example of one of those guys that, once he hit 30, everybody got a little bit concerned with that contract because it was a long contract, and that's the next thing I want to get into is he signed a big contract, and that was back, let's take a look, back in September 26th of 2015. He signed a big contract extension with the Hawks. He signed an 8-year, $55 million contract, paying him $6.875 million per season. And right now he is in the 5th year of that 8-year deal. So there are still another 3 years left at $6.875 million per year for Brent Seabrook. Yikes. that kind of hurts the Blackhawks. And the thing with Brent Seabrook is at the beginning of the deal, the first year and a half, he was actually pretty solid. And then it just fell off from there. He just lost his game. I don't know if he had an injury that just shook him and he never got his skating back, but you want to talk about a guy that, the speed and the skating of the game, just how much it's changed. Seabrook got detrimentally, he was not able to adapt to the game with the way it's played today. And again, he's always going to be remembered in Chicago. Is he going to have a banner raised? Nah, probably not. But this is a guy that just means a lot to that organization. A guy that to a lot of fans, including myself, have really watched. He was always a Blackhawk when I watched the Blackhawks play. Always a huge part of the blue line. And, now that I've gotten older and, number 7 isn't out there, it definitely feels a little bit weird. So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think of the retirement of Brent Seabrook? He had a great career. He wasn't able to really go out on his own terms, but I think he'll be more than happy. A very successful career. 15 seasons, 3 Stanley Cups, a top 2 pairing defenseman on a modern-day dynasty team in Chicago. Over 1,000 games played, 100 goals, almost 500 points, and a plus-minus of plus 111. Unreal for Brent Seabrook. So congratulations on your retirement. You really are going to be missed, not only by the Blackhawks, but by fans like me watching every night, watching the Blackhawks. You will be missed. And like I said, congratulations. Pop a bottle on your NHL career into your retirement. Best wishes, Brent Seabrook. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.